Hello traders, it's Ben Nathan here, and I wanted to walk you through the bias dashboard indicator. Now this is a bonus indicator for members only, and we're giving it to people just throughout the second half of September as a little bit of a bonus and a way to keep things very simple when looking for technical setups according to the Forexmentor Live method. So let's have a look at the dashboard itself first. So we list the main pairs we trade. You'll see what the spread is at any time according to your broker. You'll see the room on the ATRs. You'll see what the directional bias is on a 4-hour chart and what the directional bias is on a 15-minute chart. Okay. Now, on top of that, as you can see, whenever setups occur, you'll see an alert come up on your MT4 to let you know that that setup is just occurring as we speak. Okay, now we can also have that as a reminder sent straight to your iOS device or your Android device if you have MT4. So it's a really good way to not miss out on any technical setups if you can't beat your charts. So if you see a circle, it just means that there's a neutral 4-hour chart. Okay, and what I mean by neutral is when we get this double-ended candle where we break fractals to the up and the downside and we have an unconfirmed profile. Okay. On top of that, if there's a buy setup, you'll see an arrow icon to the upside, and if it's a sell, you'll see an arrow icon to the downside. So let's have a look at the pound dollar. It's telling us there's a buy. So the 4-hour chart, as you can see, is currently bullish. 15-minute chart is very, very bearish. And of course, that's when we get the price profile pullback, and when we're of course looking for buying opportunities. Okay, so that's how the dashboard works. Now we're going to go ahead and show you how exactly to get the files you need and how to install it. So you need to go to your internet browser and copy in the link that we provided you with. And this will then give you 3 files that you will need. So go ahead and right click on the files. Click on the file and then click on download. And of course you need to go back and do the exact same thing for each file. Once you have the 3 files needed, it's a good idea just to save them somewhere convenient onto your desktop in a folder on their own. Okay, so now we need to install them, and the easiest way to do this is go to your MT4 folder, click on File, Open Data folder. So first of all, if we go to MQL4 and Indicators, then all you need to do is drag over the FXM Live dashboard and the FXM Live Bias Master EX4 folders and drag those over into your indicators folder. Next, we go back in our MT4 directory and click on Templates, and we drag over the dashboard template into your templates folder. Once that's done, we can close the window. And what we need to do now to complete the installation is close down MT4 and simply reopen it. Okay, so now what do we do? Well, we're going to go through that in a little bit more detail now on how to get this set up. I'm going to give you the simplest and most effective way to do this. So first of all, we need a blank chart. Now it needs to be a chart you don't plan on particularly using, so it can be anything. So I'm just going to highlight any random chart here. Any chart at all. Make sure the chart is on the M1, so that's the 1 minute time frame, because it just means your dashboard is going to update every 1 minute, which is what you want. Next thing, click on Insert. Well, the easiest way to do this is right click now, go over Template, hover down to dashboard template, and that will then load up the dashboard for you straight away. And this will then update every minute for you and give you a running insight into what's going on at any one time from a technical viewpoint. Okay. Now, to use this even more effectively, if you click on charts, indicators list, I believe it is, then right click or double click where it says Snorm Bend dashboard. And there's one thing that you're going to want to do. If we go down a little bit further, where it says sound alert, if you set this to true, then what happens then is each time a setup occurs, according to the FXM Live method, it will then notify you through MT4. Another fantastic thing to do is if you've got your MT4 set up to send you email alerts and push alerts, so that's alerts to your email box, and also push alerts, so that's if you've got MT4 on your phone or your tablet, you can have it to send these straight to your tablet or your email too. So you just simply set those to true, click on OK, and then it will then go ahead and do that. And this is a kind of alert you'll see. And like I said, that will go through also to any devices that you have set up to receive push alerts from your MT4. Okay. Now, if you don't know how to do that, do have a look on Google. But if you have a little play around with tools, options, and notifications, from there you can then go ahead and set that up. But do have a look on Google if you're not sure, or ask around in the room. There's a few people that use this as well. Okay, so that's how we use it. Now, the only thing to bear in mind with this is that what gives us a confirmed directional bias is if we see a full fractal break. Okay. Now, if we have a ranging market where we've had a lower high, higher low, so let's find a little shape here. So this area here, we have a higher low, lower high. That indicates you're heading into a market range. So when we see this kind of shape, what the indicator will do, it'll go back and find the last fractal break, and that will give you the directional bias. So at this moment here, it'll give you the long signal saying you need to be long bias because that's what direction the last break was in. So just bear that in mind when you see setups. Just go ahead and check the charts first just to make sure that we're not in a range and that the directional bias is, of course, accurate. Okay? So it's not meant to tell you how to trade, but it's meant to be there as a nice little tool to help you and to free up a little bit of time rather than having to be at the charts waiting for every single setup. Okay? So any questions, guys, do email me. It's bennathan@forexmentor.com. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. It's going to be first week of October. I'll sort of be back in touch with people. Okay, so have fun, guys, and I hope you enjoy the app.